The Student Leadership Council election results are in. We'll introduce you to the new voices of the student body here at COD. Fans will be descending on the college campus next month to attend the 22nd annual COD Con gaming convention. We check out all that this event has to offer. And are you ready for spring break? Alter Ego Productions will be hosting Spring It On next week to get you ready for some rest and relaxation before the break. All that and much more on this edition of Courier TV News. Hi, and thanks for joining us. I'm Anna Pierczynski. This past week, the students at COD casted their vote for the Student Leadership Council elections. The votes have been counted, and our new Student Leadership Council members have been elected. Sophia Khan won the race for Student Body President, with George Beck winning Vice President. They will take over for Kylie Pooler and Shara Refugio, respectively, as the mouthpieces for students here at the college. And Anthony Walker will take over for Luzalina Escamilla as student trustee to represent the student body in the Board of Trustee meetings every week. Voter turnout for this year's Student Leadership Council elections is the highest it's ever been, with 706 votes. The SLC encourages all students to be more involved in the decisions made here at the College of DuPage. If you have any ideas or suggestions, you can contact any of your new representatives at the SLC office in the Student Service Center, room 2214. Will students at the College of DuPage see an increase in their tuition next year? Joining us now from the Board of Trustees meeting is Nick Petrillo with more on this possible tuition hike.
Anna, last week Board Chairman Deanne Mazzocchi outlined the board's plans for keeping a balanced budget for next year, despite uncertainties with funding from Springfield.
The finance department suggested that we were in good financial standing, and we did have enough money to not raise tuition.
I think it was the right decision. I've looked at the numbers, and I think that there are uncertainties in with the future of the college in terms of what the state is going to do and other things we don't know, but I think it was the right thing to do.
The board voted 6-0, with one member not present, to freeze tuition for the next year.
Nick, I'm sure that students at the college will be glad to hear that there will be no tuition increase for the fall. It isn't often that Aurora and Villa Park are at the center of the Illinois political scene, but these towns are drawing a lot of attention with their highly competitive mayoral races.
In a time when more attention is being paid to politics than ever before, mayoral elections in the Chicago suburbs are proving to be very competitive. Two races that are turning a lot of heads are in Villa Park and Aurora. The Villa Park race is for an open seat being vacated by Deborah Bullwinkle, who chose not to run for re-election after her first term.
But she decided she wasn't going to seek re-election. Instead, she was going to try to move up the political chain and fill Tammy Duckworth's seat. Unfortunately for Deborah, that didn't work out too well for her. She came in third place in that race, and so she didn't win Tammy Duckworth's old seat, and now she's out as a Villa Park mayor. You know, residents in Villa Park will for sure have a new mayor this April.
This year's candidates are village trustees Bob Taglia and Al Bolfus, as well as businessman Chuck Pickerel, all of whom are fighting hard to become Villa Park's third mayor in 4 years. Aurora's mayoral race is just as competitive. Mayor Tom Weisner is stepping down after 12 years of running the town, and 5 candidates quickly stepped in to fill his shoes. This tight race led Aurora to hold a primary election on February 28th to narrow the field down to the top 2 contenders. One of the surprise losers in the primary was Democratic State Representative Linda Chapa-Lavia. Despite being a well-known name to Aurora citizens, she placed third after her opponents criticized her role in Springfield as an ally to House Speaker Michael Madigan.
Her opponents in that race apparently were successful in kind of selling this message in that, you know, Linda Chapa-Lavia, she spent all this time in Springfield. What has Springfield done for you lately?
The top 2 finishers in the primary election are Rick Guzman, the Assistant Chief of Staff to Mayor Weisner, and Alderman Richard C. Irvin. At a candidate forum in downtown Aurora, each made their case for why they were the best candidate to lead the city.
And so what I think I bring to the table is the ability and a proven track record of identifying win-win situations, building consensus, and ultimately then being able to turn that consensus into results.
I opened a business right here in our downtown and have participated in the economy. So, you know, I've everything to offer the city because this is where I'm from, born and raised. You know, I've been here from the beginning, and I have the ability to give back, and I want to give back.
As the elections approach on April 4th, we can only expect these races to get more competitive. Reporting for CNTV News, this is Paul Dippin.
A former COD student is one of this season's contestants on NBC's The Voice, where she's turning heads and turning chairs. CNTV reporter Briscel Martinez introduces us to the rising star.
Maybe I'll do it naturally, 'cause I'm everyone.
Micah Tribo has two passions in life, singing and animals. After graduating from COD, she majored in animal science at U of I while singing in a cappella groups on the side.
Attending COD was, I think, such a blessing just in terms of it was a time where I was coming out of high school. I thought I knew what I wanted to study and then realized that that wasn't what I wanted to do at all.
COD's Chamber Singers director Lee Kesselman always knew Tribo had what it took to make it this far.
You know, some things stick with you, and what I remember is someone who really, really loved singing. Very pretty voice, really good on stage, photogenic, all of which we've seen sort of blossom in that way.
Her two passions came head to head, however, when she was forced to choose between grad school and an audition for The Voice.
Obviously, I worked really hard to get into vet school, and it was a goal of mine, but I was presented with this huge opportunity with this show. My school was super supportive of me pursuing this and, told me that they would save me a spot for next year.
Tribo chose to put school on hold and went on to receive massive applause for her audition.
Well, if you look at the tape, I immediately just start bawling. The applause and everything that happened in the moment, it was just it was a moment of extreme relief and thankfulness.
That left her with another choice to make, Team Blake Shelton or Team Gwen Stefani.
What you did just then, it blew me away.
So choosing between Gwen and Blake was not an easy decision by any means. I had just heard really fantastic things about who he is as a mentor and as a coach.
Tribo picked Team Blake and is now getting ready for the next round of competition, airing March 20th on NBC. Micah's cover of I'm Every Woman from her audition is now on iTunes and Apple Music. Head to the iTunes store and search Micah Tribo or get the music through the Voice's official app available in the App Store.
The College of DuPage often hosts visiting universities for conferences and sports tournaments, and last week saw another school visit the campus, Beatles University. Beatles University is hosted by Gregory Alexander, aka Professor Mop Top. It usually takes its form as a short segment on 93 XRT's weekly Breakfast with the Beatles show, but Alexander recently started hosting live discussions at COD for a chance to better meet with his fans. This week, they discussed the Paul is dead theory that speculates that Paul McCartney died in 1966 and has been replaced with an exact look-alike ever since.
The Beatles are so pervasive that as new fans discover Sgt. Pepper, they discover Abbey Road, and then eventually they get to the Paul is dead clues and read up on it. And of course, with the internet, nothing's really going to go away. It's just a matter of how quickly people will find it and how long they will stick around to look and find new things.
Alexander hopes to continue the lecture series semi-regularly at the college and is currently planning another discussion for some time in April. The Asia Committee presented the 25th Annual Asia Symposium on China this week. The event had presentations that focused on the country's culture, music, religion, and socio-cultural trends. In addition, the event featured a martial arts demonstration, a fashion show, and presentations about the region's history. The Sci-Fi Fantasy Club at the college is hosting its 22nd annual COD Con gaming convention, It's About Time, on Friday, April the 7th through Sunday, April the 9th in SRC 2000. During the convention, participants can choose from a variety of gaming attractions, events, and tournaments, including anime, classic and contemporary board games, live-action role-playing and role-playing games, miniatures, and video games.
This year's theme it's literally called It's About Time. It's about time travel, and we're going to have lots of different cosplayers cosplaying as stuff from Back to the Future, Doctor Who, all sorts of fun things like that.
CODCON will feature a wide range of attractions, including game demos, artist galleries, a cosplay masquerade, LARP tournaments, and a treasure hunt. And as always, there will be great food, drinks, raffles, and vendors to visit as well. Tickets for the event are $5 for one-day attendance, $7 for 2 days, and only $10 if you want to attend all 3 days. Children under the age of 12 receive half-price admission, and under 5 are free. You can also pre-order your tickets at www.CODCON.com to receive a 20% discount on all ticket prices. For more information about COD Con, visit their website at www.codcon.com. Our athlete of the week, Nate Westlick, is leaps and bounds above the competition. COD star pole vaulter has dreams of raising the bar to new heights. CNTV sports reporter Karen Robinson introduces this athlete.
College of DuPage's track star Nate Westlick has tremendous talent in pole vaulting. Nate has had many great moments while being on the team.
I would say every day. I cherish every day's moment, but I really enjoy going to the national meets out of state where I could get the chance to be the best in the nation.
He also improved on his technique as an athlete and as a person.
I improved many different skill sets, not only athletically, but also just devoting myself to the team and the program and trying to make sure I get myself in the zone. Otherwise, I just remain calm and be ready to perform when time is necessary.
Nate's head track coach, Robert Cervenka, has helped Nate accomplish his goals on the team.
A technical event like the pole vault, there's like 150 things that he has to do to clear a bar. And if he doesn't have the ability to learn, then we'll never be able to be successful. So he's always trying to improve and trying to do everything I ask him to do. So it's great working with him.
Through it all, Nate manages to still have time for his brother and his family.
My family is very important. I would say one of my top priorities. I'm making sure my parents are all happy and my brothers are happy, and great family home life is really important to me.
With his tough training and perseverance, Nate will continue to reach new heights.
Alter Ego Productions will be hosting Spring It On starting Monday, March 20th through Thursday, March 23rd. Various events are planned to kick off spring break week. Students can enjoy improv comedy, games, food, and giveaways. The events are free and open to the public.
Students really just have to show up with an open mind. Because if you're resistant, you're not going to have fun, but if you're just free and open and ready to take on new things, that's all you really need to have fun while you're here.
Alter Ego Productions is a student organization that builds community on campus by programming creative events that encourage students to get involved. For more information about Spring It On, contact aep.femi@cod.edu. Thanks for watching this week's edition of Courier TV News. And remember to join us on Tuesday, April 4th at 7 p.m. and 10 p.m. for our special election coverage. We will have analysis, candidate reactions, and local and state coverage. CNTV Election Coverage 2017 will be available on our YouTube channel and Facebook page at Courier TV and on our website, codcourier.org. I'm Anna Pierczynski. Have a great weekend.